Everyone, happy new year again, once again. So I'm dropping this video about woodwork general and aluminum parapet. I've received a lot of requests and a lot of messages on my email, my WhatsApp, and some people called me requesting to do aluminum parapet and also some information about aluminum parapet. Yes, once again, I've done some video upon aluminum parapet, so I want to educate us again so that we can know how to go about it. One, if you want to do aluminum parapet, let me go back and state this again. A lot of people want to know the price of aluminum parapet. I've told you initially that aluminum parapet, from the woodwork to the parapet itself and the roofing itself, is lesser compared to any other design you are doing in your house. It's either you are doing that concrete parapet or you are doing that precast parapet. Even though you are not doing parapet, let's say you are using fascia board, you want to cover it with an aluminum fascia cladding, you want to put ceiling cladding, aluminum parapet is still cheaper. It's still cheaper, cheaper compared to all those. Because in those now, you are going to use a wood that is called 12 by 1. That wood is very costly. You are going to use it to surround. If you are not using 12 by 1, you are going to use 2 by 2. Yes, you are going to provide ceiling. So the number of aluminum, the meters of aluminum you are going to be using to cover the fascia and the ceiling is more higher than that of aluminum parapet. Let's, for example, if you do fascia board and ceiling cladding, let's say in aluminum parapet you'll be using 30 meters. If it is normal fascia and ceiling, you will be using like 45 meters. So, and the wood also, if you are using, if it is in Lagos or in any western Nigeria, in some part of south in Benin, like in Benin Delta, they use 2 by 2 to do their fascia board. That's what they use there. That one to have its own disadvantage, but I don't want to discuss about that. I don't want to talk about that. So this one now, this one they use 12 by 2. That one is more reliable because you are using a flat sheet there. So that one your nail it will key, even though you are not putting too much nail, it will key because of that flat wood there. So that flat wood will cost you more in doing the woodwork. You spend more in doing the woodwork, and you still spend more on the aluminum sheet. Aluminum parapet is not sold in, it's not already made on the ground that you can sell it in meter. We use flat sheet of aluminum to produce it ourselves. So anybody that have bought aluminum parapet, I didn't charge you for aluminum parapet. I charge you based that you are buying an aluminum. If it is 0.4445 aluminum, I give you the price of 45 aluminum. I give you the price of 55 aluminum. But in what we are doing, we are using 55 aluminum. The reason why we use 55 aluminum for the parapet, we use the thicker 55 aluminum for the parapet. The reason why we are using the thicker 55 for aluminum parapet is because of the show that it won't look rough if we are bending it. It won't look rough when we are nailing it. It will be smooth and good. Because if you use 545, it will be rough. That's why we use 5. It's not that you can't use 45. You can use 45. You can use any grade you want. So I charge you based on the amount of the price of the aluminum current they are selling. If I say I want to be charging everybody, let me say I put price on aluminum parapet per meter is 3,000 naira. My client, my buyer will be spending more. So I don't want anybody to spend more. I just give you, okay, how many meter of aluminum we are using there. If it's 30 meters, I give you 30 meters. I do the rest myself because we charge you for the cost of installation. I don't want to charge anybody that, okay, your house is due, because if I want to be charging people now, most other we do like 60 meters, straightforward. If I want to be charging you per meter now, it will be more expensive. That's why I charge people how much we are buying the aluminum. So we do the rest ourselves. So one thing you will note, if you want to do aluminum parapet, the woodwork is different from any other woodwork. You can see the woodwork. That is what is showing here now. This is one of the design of the woodwork. You can see to another one that will be different from this one, but this is just conventional regular one of the aluminum parapet. You can see the design. And if you want to build your house normally, if you want to build your house now, if you want your house to be a modern house, After your linted, you put 3 block on top. So when you put 3 block, either you use POP, giant POP inside. If you enter some houses, when you straight forward your house, your hand up, your hand will be very close to the POP. That means the house is not high. Those houses, maybe after they linted, they use 1 block, some they use 2 block. But if you want your house to be standard, use 3 block. It depends on the height of your lintel, but it's better you use 3 block. When you use 3 block, anything you are using, either you are not using aluminum parapet, let's say you are using fascia, the fascia will be high. When you see some houses, when they use fascia, that because of the houses, after the lintel they use 2 block or 1 block, you see the fascia will cover the beauty of the house. It just look like olden house. Like if you want to enter the house, you have to bend down. That means the shade of the fascia has already covered the beauty. You will not even see the window clearly. It will cover, let me say, quarter of the window. Because of the linted, after the linted, they didn't go 3 block. So if you want to do aluminum parapet, note this. It's better you go 3 block after the linted. That is the criteria. And again, you will find a good carpenter that knows how to do aluminum parapet woodwork. You make sure the wood you are buying is straight wood and a very good wood. One problem that you used to face is that, a lot of people want to go and buy wood themselves. There's one man that is just doing woodwork. He went there with my carpenter. He saw it. He saw most of the wood that they saw there. Those wood are not full. When he measure it, those wood are, if they call it 4x4, it's not up to 4x4. We know they are doing all those things because they want to make their money. Everything is costly now. But from that, you can still choose better wood. When you go with people, you can still choose better wood that won't give you problem. You can still choose better wood from those that won't, straight wood that won't, when sun hits them, they won't bend. I told you initially, if you watch my previous video initially, I told you nothing, no roof is leaking. Every roof is perfect. What causes problem for leakages is the wood. There's nothing. A nail, if a house is leaking, let's say a nail point starting, let's say you are doing stone coated non-aluminum, either you didn't apply a sealant in the first nailing, it will be that one be dropping, not serious leakage. And as soon as you detect the area, you put sealant, that is sealed forever. But when you see a house continuous, it leak today, it leak tomorrow, it leak tomorrow, you repair. That is the problem of the woodwork. It's not the roof. So wood that you might be buying, you make sure you pick a wood. There are different wood. People, carpenters that know about wood, people that they will tell you. But people deviate and go for cheap one. There are some wood when you nail them, as soon as sun is hitting them, they are bending. And those aluminium, those roof, they take the shape of the carcass. As soon as the carcass bend, like they too will shoot up, it will open, it will have a open, and when rain fall, it leaks easily. It is not the nail or the what is leaking. So that's why I say you use a perfect carpenter, and you must make sure you know the height that you want to go for your house. You do a woodwork, especially the pole line spacing. When people that are using aluminium, when you are using 4-5 aluminium, you know how to do your pole line spacing. You can't do 5-5 pole line spacing and you want to use aluminium step ties on it. You won't enjoy it because it will be giving you problem of leakages. So 99% what causes leakages in house is the woodwork, not even the roof itself. When the roof is leaking, it's minor. As soon as you detect place that's leaking and it's not the problem of the wood, you just seal it, it goes away. Not constant leakages. So today we are discussing about aluminum parapets. As soon as you want to do aluminum parapets, you must make sure your house, if you want it to be beautiful, your house is 3 block after the linted. Not even it will give the house beauty. It will make the house to be standard. It will make the house to be modern. When you do POP inside, the POP you will be able to hang chandelier and other things in the house design. There are some houses you can't even put ceiling fan, you can't put anything up because everything is very low. It's because of your block that you do after the linted. So this is the typical woodwork of aluminum parapets. I want to be showing you some of the work that I just do recently. So this is a work that we did. This is a work we did. This is the woodwork, my carpenter that did it. So We did this one. This one have black water collector. So this is the gatehouse. That's the aluminum parapet on it. If you see the block, you can see this one is, they built this house for long, but they got it after the lintel. They have 3 blocks. You can see how the thing looks standard. Everything, there is gap between the parapet and the window. Very good and very straightforward. You can see one house at the back there. That one too is high, but you can see the fascia. You can see the fascia. If it is how that is slope now, that fascia will cover it, because this one is not slope. That is why we are seeing it like that. If let's say the house is slope now, you see the fascia will cover half of the window. So this is another typical woodwork of a parapet. You can see this one. This one we did it in oku, but not my carpenter that did this woodwork, but we're the one that installed the aluminum parapet and the classic that we did on it. So you can see after the lintel they have 3 blocks there, the standard. So this is the woodwork for that oku in Delta State. This is the woodwork for that oku in Delta State. We are not the one that knock it, but we are the one that installed the parapet. So this is BQ. That BQ now is aluminum parapet. We just did it. We just finished it on, I think, on 28th. No, sorry, on Friday. That's when we did it in Uromi. So the main house is normal parapet and the BQ is aluminum parapet. So this is the BQ, which is aluminum parapet. We use shingle black. We supply from Lagos. So this is the house. That's the house. So this is aluminum parapet. This is the main building. So the main building is normal parapet, but we use white water collector. We are the one that did the woodwork. The woodwork, we redo it, because the woodwork, we have to remove all the wood and redo it. It's too high, and some of the wood is bad because of the house is already. So we just have to redo the woodwork and do everything. So everything is perfect now. So this is the house. You can see it. You can see the 22 kippos. So this is the shingle main house, and the aluminum parapet, the BQ. That's it. That's when we are installing it. We did the woodwork and everything. So that is it. So that is the first one I show you that we did in oku. So this is the plastic on it and the aluminum parapet installed. That's the plastic. This is the house. So this is it. You can see it. This is the front of the house for Oku Delta State. That's the front of the house. This is side view. And this is when we started installing it. You can see the aluminum parapet. So this is another house. This one is normal house. This is bond. I did it in somewhere in Ipaja. So this is another house we did in Oshogbo. This one is bond. You can see if you check we're the one that did woodwork of this one, and we do the installation of the parapet and the roof and the gutter. It's white gutter. You can see my guys, their vehicle. So that is it. You can see it. You can see from the lintel. You have 3 blocks up. That is why the thing looks standard like that. So that is the house. So when we started doing the house, that is it. So when we started mounting the parapet, that was it. So this was the woodwork when we did it then in Oshogbo. You can see it. You can see after the lintel they have 3 blocks there. That's what I want everybody to be seeing. So the woodwork. So this one I did it in Ikorodu. That one is normal parapet. So this one was done in around after Eleko. There's one place they call before you reach Ekpe. So this house is there. It's aluminum parapet too. This is black gutter, classic designed, and aluminum parapet. This is the house, black gutter, classic design, aluminum parapet. We did the wood. We buy the wood ourselves. We did the woodwork. We supplied the gutter. We did everything in this house. So that was the house. This is another house we did in Ikorodu. This one too, you can see this one is even more than 3 blocks after the lintel. So that's how they did their own. They've already done it. That was what you see the BQ. So they just build the house. So what we do here, we do the woodwork, we supply the roof, put to the gutter and the aluminum parapet. So that was the house. That was the house in Ikorodu. This is the front view. So this is the house. So this, when we are installing the house, this is the BQ. So that is the main building in the front. So this is the parapet. This is the parapet. When we started doing it, that was the house. So that is all about parapet. So if you want to do anything, parapet. I told you parapet is lesser expensive. The roof, everything, even the woodwork. Don't allow anybody to deceive you that woodwork of aluminium is cheaper than. It's still the same thing. All the rafter, everything is the same thing. Just the difference that is there, just the polar spacing. And when you are using polar spacing, let's say you want to use step tiles nowadays in the market, normal aluminium is like 3,900, and you can still stone coated for 3,800, 3,850. That's how people sell. So if you call me, I'll give you my own price, quality one. So it's better you go for stone coated. Stone coated, the woodwork is lesser, the problem is lesser, and it's more beautiful, it's more reliable, it give you long times, make you beauty to your house. That every it's more advantageous. So that is it. If you want to call me, you want to do anything aluminum parapet, or you have a house to renovate, or you have everything to do, you can call me on 081 233 988 90, 081 233 988 90, 081 233 988 90. My second number 081 081 69498907, 69498907. Those are my numbers. So we work in everywhere, any place. We have worked in Imo State. We are working in Akure. So anytime you want to call me, just call me on those number, and we give you we go to your site on transit. Everything is costly. If we are going to your site to measure for you, you pay for transport for us to go, because of it's not all side that will go that will get the job. Some people just want measurements. Some people are not ready yet. All those things. So you too, you pay part of it. You bear the cost of the going. So just for us to get the measurement for you, make sure we get everything for you. We advise you. When we go to your site, we advise you what to do, what not to do. Not that we'll be discussing on phone, sending picture. Some people will send me some roof plans. Some roof plans are not calculatable. So unless you can't get the measurement are not there. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Bye.